Freddie Rubino here, live with coffee and news, brought to you by Bean and Brew Coffee and Tea. The link is right up here. If you're seeing this not on my site, not on my fan page, just go to my Facebook fan page and you'll see the link to buy the coffee, get the organic. Telling you, you do it for your own health and buy it as gifts for people. You know, somebody just got out of the hospital, is sick or is old, buy them a pound of coffee. Use the promo code, get 10% off. Oh, we saw the President of the United States of America. First of all, I have my espresso. Look at that. Now, I've been drinking it out of my wife's measuring cup. So we were at an antique store the other day, so I found this one little cup, and we just bought this cup just for now. But look how goddamn civilized I am. Look at me. Look. This is the gayest I've felt in a long time. Okay. Look at that. It was a little cup, $4, cup and saucer. Listen to the saucer. It's cracked. Pieces of shit sold me a cracked antique. I want to see a cracked antique, I'll look in the mirror. So anyway, I have my delicious afternoon espresso. I am so goddamn civilized, it's killing me. Okay, so let's talk about the president. He gave his speech in front of the whole country or the world, NATO. He starts off by saying, and now, this is earlier in the day, the president of the Ukraine, a fearless, determined leader, Putin. He does it. He said Putin. Imagine FDR saying, and now the Chancellor of England, Adolf Hitler. You know, it's funny that there's still people who are voting for him. There's still people on Facebook. He's still better than the Trump. Trump is rude. And now it's Putin. He called the guy Putin. The guy, he just sacrificed 20% of the people in the Ukraine to die against Russia, and he doesn't, and he calls him Putin. Now the question is, when else does he make these mistakes? If he's making mistakes like this, rehearse with the teleprompter and knowing what to say, how do we know what other mistakes he's making? Is he really sending troops? Is he really sending guns, ammunition, and money to the Ukraine? Maybe he's sending them to Putin. Could you imagine he sends a bunch of arms, he goes, all right, send this to Putin. Okay, sir. Who knows? Who knows how fucked up he is? Who knows who's running this country? It sure as shit ain't him. And as soon as they said, and he's introducing Zelensky, he says Putin, everyone clapped. Yay! Not one person was like, what? Zelensky's got balls this big. Look, you could hardly see them. Zelensky could have said, are you kidding me? How dare you call me Putin? Imagine calling FDR or Truman Hitler. Still, there's assholes out there a mile long that are going to still vote for him. They're not insulted over it because they don't love America. Then later, he says how proud he is of Kamala Harris, who not one person could tell you that she did anything in the last 3 years. The border, he put her in charge of the border. The border is the worst it's ever been in the history of the country. She don't even talk about it anymore. She don't even talk. He called her Trump. He called the Vice President Trump. Vice President Trump. Holy shit. The fucking wheels have come off. The cart is just tumbling downhill. And then, yay! Could you imagine? No one even has the balls to say, oh my God. But the absolute worst, we know he's got dementia. We know he has Alzheimer's. We know he can't even remember his vice president's name or the name of the person who we're giving billions to. But the press, remember there used to be press, there used to be reporters? No more. Not one report. Make me a reporter. Make me a reporter. I want to make $500,000 a year at the press briefing. I would have been the first one that said, sir, so far you screwed up. The two worst fuck-ups you could have done. You called your vice president your nemesis Trump, and you called Zelensky Putin. When is it time to step down, sir? When you can't get the 4 names that are the biggest names that you're talking about right. You just made the mistake. The whole country, there were thousands of tweets. Sir, how do you react to the thousands of tweets that just went across Twitter saying that you couldn't remember the vice president's name and you called Zelensky Putin? How? Nobody. They made believe it didn't happen. You know what the guy's saying? Oh, what do we do if Trump wins? This is the reporter. What do we do if Trump wins? You know what we could do? We could do your sister like the rest of Europe is doing. The press is done. It's shot. Not one person in the press had the balls to stand up and say, sir, after your disastrous display against Trump when you were debating him, you come here and now you've made the 2 biggest blunders in names and the whole world is tweeting about it and you are the laughing stock of Twitter for the last 20 minutes. How do you expect us to take you serious if every single time you make the biggest blunder and are the laughing stock of the world? Would it have killed him to mention that we have Americans held hostage, prisoners of war? When are they going to mention this? When are they going to mention these people, their names? When are their family members going to be held up and said, and interview them and say, what's going on? Forgotten. You know the flag? POWMIA? Never forgotten? They're forgotten. He's a disgrace to the whole world. And every day, everybody waits for him to say something so stupid and so dementia-filled. And they just go, he made a little mistake. Come on, what's the big deal? The big deal is that there are American hostages waiting for this piece of shit imbecile to freedom, and he don't even know who his vice president is. The fuck out of here. That's my shot of espresso. Look at this. Look how beautiful I am. I will see you guys at Villa Roma this Thursday. I will see you in Bensonhurst, Kansas City, Wisconsin. Go to fredrubino.com. fredrubino.com has all my show dates. Come and buy tickets. If I'm not coming to a place near you, get 20 friends together and call the place. Say, when is Freddie Rubino playing here? And that's how I get some gigs. And that's how I get to see you guys. I'll see you in Ohio if you call. I'll see you in Jersey. Call the Stress Factory. Tell them. Call all the clubs, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Tell them you want to see Freddie Rubino live. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Don't forget this Tuesday, I will be cutting open the gabagool that I have in the basement. So tune in live.